With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
I think the key to this game, Matt, is working the count. I mean, you've got a guy that's really dominant on the mound, right? So you got to work his pitch count. And if you work the pitch count, now all of a sudden you might get into that bullpen. If they get in the bullpen, they're going to win this game.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, number 20. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Starling Marte.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell, and a rather easy first out.
Batting second, third baseman.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Corey Seager. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
That misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Shaw is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The left fielder, number 8.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Ready with another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Addison Russell comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, number 93. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Over for a look here is Cespedes, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs strand 1. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Mets.
Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Ball 1. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and Zimmerman has a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. None out, runners at first and second. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
You talk about cardinal rules that you do not want to break. That's one of them. Pitcher getting hit on 0-2. There is no way he should be getting a knock right there. And he did.
Jason Hayward is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to short. Andrus. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, number 95. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 95.
Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Starling Marte is on deck. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
He brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Center fielder, number 6.
Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In the air out toward right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Here comes the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Zimmerman is there. One pitch, one out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Grounded softly to the right. Zimmerman fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
So
Braun.
striding in, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bruce has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order.
Leading off for the Mets here in the fourth. The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The pitch. And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is. Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding in once again,
Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. On the move is Hayward, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Travis.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
3-0 now. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick. 96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late. But either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Number 93 stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now, that's a nice pitch. He ran that into about mid-90s and put it past him.
The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Flowers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, bad call on that last pitch right there. You know, the pitch before that was awfully close. That was called a strike, so he wanted to go right back there.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 20 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch on the fists, and a jam shot to the right side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
That's a ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Kyle Hendricks. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Jason Hayward.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 20.
Striding in once again, number 20. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, number 95.
Leading off for
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 95.
Softly hit out toward short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a liner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Mike Moustakas will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And that's a home run into the top tank.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
The batter.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4. Dexter Silva takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Jay Bruce will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. In there, and it's 0-1. Noriaoki will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That ball's right in front of you when you're running to first base and you're just going, please sit down, please.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Heart of the order. 3. Noriaoki will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 3.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Travis Shaw is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now another 0-2. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
d'Arnaud
takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flowers is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now batting, number 95. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Russell has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Marte. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a 4-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another 4-seamer in that location.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And this one's in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. Two-strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. After it is Aoki. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 93. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Josh Edgen comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
0-2, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of a crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Leading up for the Mets.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Nori Aoki. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Russell into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus
Second
now.
baseman.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Tommy La Stella is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Neil Ramirez enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Seager is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Aoki on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. Number 20.
Striding in, number 20. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 0-1, here it comes. Foul back. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
6-0, the final shutout score today. After some high drama in game one, a capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball. In there, strike two.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder.
So coming to the plate, number 20. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. In there, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
In for strike two. The 1-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Anthony Rizzo.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball.
But the recovery throw will be in time to Fern. A good job that time. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Mike Moustakas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flowers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
So striding in, Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. One and two now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Elvis Andrus is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on.
On it's Taylor made to short. 6-3, and they turn the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Travis d'Arnaud checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside and low. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that misses ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Oh, 1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Digging in the switch hitter, number 93. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Batting 8th, catcher
Tyler Flowers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
This is flared right back over the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Standing in now, Chase Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Starling Marte.
A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lays off 2-2 now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0-for-1 here in the early going. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Not in time as he steals second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes 3rd, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
here's Corey Seager, 1-for-1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from 3rd, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
52.
Riding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Up next for
ready for another chance. Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Has a look, now the pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here to give this guy a pitch, and he can hit one out of the park on.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Number 1, second baseman.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead. 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the base. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jason Hayward.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Now at the plate, number 20 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the burners, so a double play.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
The 0-2 home. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. He drew a walk his first time up.
Travis d'Arnaud.
4-1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
Jacob deGrom is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike, 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jacob deGrom is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Starling Marte is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Here he comes on 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. 2-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Addison
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Now batting, number
digging
93.
in for his second at bat, number 93. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of group.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind
52.
Early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted into center field. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hey now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Chase Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he is really.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Jay Bruce. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One away.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a liner. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more. Travis d'Arnaud. He singled his last time up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 20. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Fouled straight back. Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
Left fielder number 8, Ryan.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob deGrom. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Koji Uehara takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Starling Marte will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Left fielder number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Not close. It's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
To 2-2 now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ryan Zimmerman will be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman. He was a double play victim last time around. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. Back with more. Settling in now, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here he comes again. 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stephen Vogt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
After that single, now we're first and third. This is where he's got to bear down. I love the shutout, but this is going to be one of those times. If he gets it, it's going to be in this inning that decides it.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Logan Forsythe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11. Logan.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The batter.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The high fastball is in there. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there in the inning. 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Tommy La Stella will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Justin Graham.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Elvis.
Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here it comes now to Andrus. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting,
Neil Walker will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Neil Walker.
In the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ben Revere will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 25, Ben Revere.
Trevor Rosenthal will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping up to the plate, number 20. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Revere is over. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman number 4.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, he reached back to Townsend right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom. So striding forward now, Starling Marte. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 6.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. Way outside. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Here's Corey Seager. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much and wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Fernando Rodriguez was called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
You talk about pitching in a hostile environment. They're letting him know it. Bases loaded, bottom of the 9th. If he walks in this run, game over. This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on a mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dan Revere.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the... Ready now, Travis Shaw. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Seth Lugo takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 67.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Lugo.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Addison Russell goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Elvis Andrus.
This is line to left. And a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. Now the 2-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
The pitcher, Seth Lugo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And this is down. And that should do it. And they will claim game 2 as well as they walk off a winner.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters...